Ray Singh, you are the chairman of Russell Finex. Give us just a sense of what you do.
We make sieving and filtration equipment. For example, if you take a kitchen sieve, what we're doing is we're doing that on an industrial scale and supplying products to industry where they're installed in process manufacturing lines, making virtually everything that you can think of that a consumer might purchase.
So, what do your products do?
Our products are used in most manufacturing plants that you could think of all around the world. So while end consumers may not know our products, they are used for manufacturing practically everything that people consume. Policeman screening of materials which go in and make all kinds of different kinds of products, such as food, pharmaceuticals, chocolate, whiskey, you name it, we're in it.
Ray, can you show us some examples of the products you make?
Yeah, sure. If I just step to one side, then you can see behind me is one of the products that we make as a complete piece of machinery, which is supplied. And in the middle of one of these is one of these items, which is a sieve itself. And that's kind of the heart of the product that we supply and sell in the marketplace.
What have you got in your hands now?
This is an ultrasonic generator, which we sell to fit onto sieving machines so that you can screen products which normally you would not be able to screen with regular technology. This is an innovation that we brought to the marketplace many years ago, and it's patented. This is a control box which fits on the wall, so it's not something somebody would be walking around with normally.
And what have you got there?
This is a filter screen that we fit into one of our filters, so the dirt remains on the inside of it. Clean material flows through it, such as chocolate, which is what is then supplied to consumers, which you would go and buy in the shops.
And whereabouts are you actually doing the manufacturing?
We manufacture our products in a town called Feltham, which is near Heathrow Airport.
Do you feel part of the local community?
Well, we do. We try and do our utmost to engage with the local community through a lot of CSR work that we do with a lot of local charities and other groups and schools and colleges, etc., to bring new and young people into the industry and into the business every year.
What about sustainability? Is that something you think about?
Yes, it is. It's very much so. I mean, we many years ago invested in putting solar panels on all of our roofs here at the factory. So during the summer months, we virtually use all of our electricity comes from the solar panels. And even during the winter months, on a day like today, when it's sunny outside, we'll be generating quite a lot of electricity from there. We also have a wood pellet burner, which we use to replace gas, as well as we recycle everything that we can, which comes in from manufacturing, including like metals, paper, wood, etc. We also supply products to a lot of the recyclers as well, to reclaim products so that they don't go to landfill.
Are you proud to be a British manufacturer?
Very much so. We've been manufacturing here in the UK for 90 years, which is as long as the company's been going. And we have a vast array of skills that we use, and our people are very specialised in what they do in terms of manufacturing our products as well as designing them.
Do you think there's value to the British brand?
Yes, very much so. And particularly when we're exporting to certain parts of the world, including Commonwealth countries, the Middle East, and various other places which have got links with the UK, that's where it really hits home with our customers who know that they're going to get a quality product from us.
What's your message to people who might be thinking about manufacturing stuff here in Britain?
I would say definitely go for it. And we have the skills here to do it. We have the engineering know-how. And a lot of the things that where people have been exporting jobs overseas, which is something we never did, even during the period when people were offshoring manufacturing. And there's a specific reason why we didn't do it, which I can explain to you later on. Uh, it's a great place to manufacture, and you've got much closer control over quality, everything else, as well as the logistics and the costs of moving things around the globe. A manufacturer has been here ever since day one. We're owned by our own pension fund, so we have a responsibility to all of our employees to keep that going. It'd be very easy to export jobs, but with that would have gone our workforce as well. And as we mentioned earlier on, we all feel that like we're part of a family and we need to keep that. So it's much of our duty to keep everybody who is employed here carried on and looked after by the company.
Does it sort of feel like a family to you?
Well, it very much is so. And that's why when I joined the company all those years ago, the moment I walked in, it felt like I'd actually found my home. And that's why I've come here and I stayed here for the rest of my life.
Ray, what about your own personal story? When you were a boy growing up, did you imagine that one day you would be a business leader working in British manufacturing?
Not really. I suppose my passion growing up was to do something completely different, but not all of us can be professional footballers.
How long have you been working at Russell Finex?
I've been working here now for 45 years last year. So I joined about a year after leaving university with an engineering degree.
Do you actually get up in the morning and think, yeah, I really want to go to work? Because you've been working there for decades, Ray. Do you still have the passion and the drive?
Well, absolutely. That's why I'm still here, and that's why I'm carried on working despite being here for a very, very long time.
Ray Singh, thank you so much.
Thank you, Matt. Been a pleasure talking to you.